Hey, it's me again. So I am, well, I'm playing video games, but I'm also currently watching Naruto. All right, and a couple years ago, I had watched Naruto like fully, and I beat it, and I finished watching it. Really enjoyed it. And then Naruto Shippuden, I got like a couple episodes in, never finished it. Because I kind of lost interest. But now I'm rewatching Naruto again to watch Naruto Shippuden, and I was thinking back. I was like, what are my top five favorite anime? Because everybody has one, and my list is like on pure like how many times I've watched it and how much I really enjoyed it. So, number one, it's gotta be Death Note because I've watched it over 10 times and it's really enjoyable. I could just put it on, watch the entire freaking show, and like I could watch it in one sitting if I really tried. Number two, I gotta go Berserk. Watch the original show like 2, 3 times. Then I watch the updated show, and then the three movies, and then I watch the like continuation series, which the first season the story wasn't bad, but I hate the animation. It's fucking horrible. Where it goes from like 2D to like 3D, and they keep swapping back. And then the second season went weirdly magic. Didn't like it. Okay, but Berserk, original show, really good. And then I gotta go Cowboy Bebop. When I was a kid, didn't enjoy it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't really get it. And then when I rewatched it when I got older, really enjoyed it. It was really good at ending, so good. Then I gotta go Naruto, really, really, really good, and it has rewatchability. And then I gotta go Dragon Ball. Okay, Dragon Ball. When I watched it the very first time, so good. I really enjoyed it, and in my opinion, the canon is Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, then Dragon Ball GT, because GT it's a continuation. It's 10 years after the end of Z, which at the end of Z is 5 years after the Buu saga, and GT makes sense. Okay, Super does not. I don't care who you are. Sure, it's fine, but in my opinion, they ruined every character. Like all the characters don't feel like at the end of Boo. They all feel completely different. They made Goku extremely stupid. Vegeta completely different. All the other characters completely different. My whatever. And I didn't like any of the forms. God and Ultra Instinct are the only ones. Ultra Instinct out of all the forms in Dragon Ball is my least favorite. And I say favorite, okay? But then Blue, Rose, Super Saiyan Rage, freaking Blue Evolved, all those forms, I hate. I don't like them at all. All right, but Dragon Ball Z, I had to put Dragon Ball Z because it's the best out of the entire thing. Then GT would be my second favorite out of all the Dragon Ball. But yeah, that's my top five. So yeah, I think that's good. Okay, I like Dragon Ball more than Naruto. Okay, because it was so good when I watched it, and I'm rewatching it. Kind of keep going on and off. In my opinion, it's just everything's like brought out too long, so it's a little hard to watch. And I'm not gonna watch Dragon Ball Z Kai because they changed the lines, and I don't really like the art style. Same thing with Super. When they changed the art style and like the animation of how it's made, I hate it. I don't like any of the look. Like when they go Super Saiyan and all the new forms, I hate how it looks compared to Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball GT. I hate the look. Okay, and like you might be like, oh, the colors or whatever. I don't care. But yeah, that's how it is. Clearly, I'm a Dragon Ball GT fan. I'll keep talking about Dragon Ball GT. So GT, such a good. They had two really good arcs, the Baby arc and the Shadow Dragon arc. Now, the Baby arc in the entire thing is really good. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. Now, in the Shadow Dragon arc, the entire thing really good, except for the beginning bit with the first like three dragons. It's a little finicky, but overall still really enjoyable. And then with the Super 17 arc, I feel like I'm one of the few that actually enjoyed it. I had a little bit of a problem, but overall really good. The beginning bit, overall good, but there are some little bit of a dislike there. But yeah, Super. The only thing I liked about Super, like when I first watched it, I mean I was a lot younger, and I was like, oh, it's all right. but I didn't like it more than GT. And then the more stuff that I see on like Super, the kind of like remembering it, I was like, the only thing that I liked was the Battle of Gods, and then the tournament at the very end when he goes like Ultra Instinct, because like those forms are really cool. It's actually a complete like body transformation. Like when Goku goes Super Saiyan God, same thing with Vegeta. Their body gets slimmer, and their entire personality gets calmer. Okay, but then and then Ultra Instinct, same thing. Their body, his like body changes, and like his entire personality changes also. But then like Super Saiyan Blue, Rose, Rage, and all that, it's not interesting. It just they just do it, and like Frieza is honestly the worst one. And here's another thing of how they ruin characters. Future Trunks sucks in Super. They completely ruined him. I don't know what happened. Same thing with Goten and Trunks. Ruined them. Okay, in GT, they did them better. On like, yeah, they're it's 10 years later after the Boo arc. Well, the at the end of Z, it's like yeah, 10 years later. Okay, I should be. I think I'm right. Or is it the other way? Where it's 5 years later after it's either 5 or 10. Okay, um, but it's many years later, and like majority of the side characters are, you know, like they're all retired and they're living their own life. They don't need to fight because they have Goku, and Vegeta's there too. You know, I mean he's not really trying to like beat Goku in a thing until he's able to get Super Saiyan 4, and he's like now I'm back into it. But Super, they completely throw that out the window. And in Super, they every like there's so many plot holes compared. Like they say things and do things that aren't supposed to happen in like that they didn't. Like Z says stuff, and then Super they completely throw that out the window, or they completely change it and try to explain it, but it doesn't explain anything well. And like I don't know. And also Super has way too many characters. Way too many characters. None of them are super memorable. And like in my opinion, every character that they brought back, like Goku, Vegeta, I don't like them in Super. They're just bad. Okay? And the designs for every outfit and like everything I hate. My favorite clothing for Goku and Vegeta are at the end of Z in Dragon Ball Z and in Dragon Ball GT. Dragon Ball GT, they got the designs of like the outfits and the forms top notch, okay? And I might be one of the people I actually like Vegeta's design, okay? With the mustache, makes sense, okay? He's becoming more human or whatever. Like he's like my planet Vegeta, it's gone. My new home is Earth. That is me. So I'm gonna start living as Earthling than as a Saiyan living on Earth. That's how it went. So yeah, this is going on long. It was a big ass rant. But yeah, and then okay, I clearly like Dragon Ball GT. And the ending, oh my god. I when I first watched it, it was sad, but then when I rewatched it recently, even more sad. I was like, this shit's sad. Super, come on, what the fuck was that? I mean, I didn't really care about it. Like, if I had to rank every out of all of Dragon Ball's like forms, okay, we got Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, and then Super Saiyan God, and then Ultra Instinct. But then under Ultra, like, but above Ultra Instinct, we got Super Saiyan Grade 1, 2, Super Kaioken, okay? I count these and Fall Super Saiyan. These are all really, really cool. And then my least favorite form, like you're talking about favorite, I just hate these forms. We got Blue Kaioken, Rose, freaking Super Saiyan Rage, um, Beast, freaking. Actually, another one of my favorites, Ultra Ego for Vegeta. That's another cool one. Blue Evolved, dislike also. Because it's just, it basically, this is all Blue Evolved is. It's just Super Saiyan Grade 2 back in the Cell arc when Vegeta did his big buff form. But Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, that's literally just it, but with blue hair. Fight me on that. There's like not a difference. It's just one's blue, the other one's super, and the Super Saiyan one's cooler than the blue one. So yeah. And okay, they butchered Beerus throughout the entire show of Super. Okay, when you first see him in the Battle of the Gods, he's very menacing. You actually are intimidated by him. Okay, but then as the show progressed, he just became a side character, and nobody took him seriously. And when he made threats, nobody believed him, and they're like, "Yeah, whatever, you're not gonna do anything," and he didn't do anything. So that made me mad. Okay, so yeah, like if I was gonna rank Super, it has like two good arcs, Battle of Gods and that tournament, but the middle of the shit, not good, and I don't like the art style. Okay, so I'll give that like a 5. All right, Dragon Ball Z, good, 9. Okay, GT, an 8. Dragon Ball, 7. I'm not. I do like Dragon Ball, but compared to Z and GT, not as good. And also, okay, another one. Super Dragon Ball Heroes is better than Super. Okay, you get every form that was actually, it was cool. Okay, the story, I don't really get the story, but like like everybody's getting a new form. You can see Zeno Goku and Super Goku. They're fighting. One goes Super Saiyan 4, another one goes Blue. Gogeta and Vegeta go Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4. Freaking Broly gets Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4, same as Gohan. It's just so many forms. You get so many. It's like so good. But yeah, I should stop because this is going on way too long. This was a huge rant. I'm sorry it went on so long, but I had to get that off my head. I had to get that off my chest. Because, like, everybody, I get why people like Super, but, like, as you grow up and the more you look at it, it's not great. It's just like, this isn't that good. And I didn't really like the story throughout it because it was just a cash grab. GT, it felt right. Sure, there are bad moments, but overall, it had really good moments. Okay, and that ending, I'm glad that they ended it. That is, sorry about that, but because like in my opinion, instead of Super, they should have continued on with Goku Junior, Vegeta Junior, and like Old Pan. Okay, they should have done something with that because it was super interesting, and maybe Goku might come back. Okay, and like I don't know, man. Just I just dislike Super. Okay, and out of my favorite movies out of all the Dragon Balls, so we got the Dragon Ball Z's Broly, that Broly movie, the Fusion movie with Janemba, the Battle of Gods, um, the Cooler movie, not the Metal Cooler, but the other Cooler, and then the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Okay, both Broly movies, they're really really good. Um, and what else do I have to say? Because I might actually just put this one on YouTube as a full video instead of a short. I mean, I'll put this on Instagram. Dad and him is gonna literally watch this entire video, but YouTube, who might watch it? I don't know. But oh, one more thing. I've also been playing this. I got this like a couple months ago. I'm not. I don't hate it. It's just really weird. I don't know. But yeah, just I had a lot on my mind. Okay, this is going on way too long. All right, so hope you enjoyed my rant or like get where I'm coming from. That beginning bit was just supposed to be the freaking video, but then I completely lost track and just started throwing out my 2 cents. All right, hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day. If you dislike what I said, keep it to yourself. If you like what I said, thumbs up. I don't really care. Or keep it to yourself. I don't really care. But yeah, uh, good day, good night, wherever you're part in the world. If you see this, whatever. That's what I had to say. So, if you like anime, if you like game, I don't care. So, good day. Have a good time. Yeah. Bye. 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 Mm-hmm.